In today's video, we're going to be going ahead and doing episode 2 of my Noob to Pro series in a Rise crossover. But before we go and do that, would you guys like to have a chance to win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I go in multiple Game Pass every week. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so this is what we'll be starting off with for this video. This is how our inventory is looking right now, and now it is definitely nothing crazy. We're still in the early stages of the game, but it's been quite a few updates since we last posted a video. And since then, there's been a bunch of new things. The first thing is guilds have been added to the game, so I'm going to quickly go join a guild. I am going to join my own guild for now, but I probably will look for a different one at some point for this account. Of course, you are trying to go join my guild. It's the top link in the description down below. Anyway, I need to quickly go and join that guild then. Okay, and now I'm in this guild now. By the way, you can join any other guild. My guild is no way like a top ranking guild at all. But this is really going to help us out at least for a bit. Probably later on in this series, I will end up just joining a different guild or leaving guild entirely. But the reason this is so useful is I'm actually getting boosts from this stuff here. So my shadows do more damage now. I get more range, and I get an extra shadow slot as well. So it's kind of a no-brainer to do, especially as this account is free to play. Joining guilds is going to help you out so much. I mean, actually, I doubled the damage of my shadows there. At least added a good chunk on to them as well there. We also have some codes to use, and by the way, these codes can be used by everyone. So no matter who you are, you can use these codes. There is a few of them, so I'm trying to remember every single one of them. But I think the first code we can use, I think they made a code that's literally just potions. So we can redeem that code, and that'll get some potions now. And these aren't really crazy useful to me at the moment, but later on in the game, they will actually be pretty decent. And that means our shadows an extra 50% damage. Now, how much do we do to like one of these guys? I actually don't remember the last time I won on this account. So going over my damage is probably the first thing we have to do, and then we'll plan out how we're going to improve. So of course, these shadows, although I can rise them, they're kind of pointless to rising in. It's mainly just for levels we need to grind now, and if you're not sure what the best thing to grind levels in on is the brutes that are placed on basically every single island. They're going to grind you up levels at 10 times faster, or actually 5 times faster than any other NPC. The only problem is, when your things are very unleveled, you can't really seem to do much damage to them. And actually waiting for like the right dungeon to appear now, I actually see why people complain about it, because it is not easy in any sense. We're also only strong enough for some reason to be like the super weak ones easily. These ones, can we even beat these ones? I'm pretty sure we can beat these ones. Can we beat some of a million health? How much damage are we doing? What's our DPS? We're doing about 18k DPS. Okay, well, for the sake of the video, let's use a shadow potion. And now I can just farm up this NPC right here, and I don't know, let me quickly go take, I don't know, let's just say 100 of them. Okay, so on the first final boss of the area, but I am definitely noticing there is kind of a massive roadblock in the game for smaller players, and that's basically, there is just so many different areas now that whenever a dungeon spawns, 9 times out of 10 you can't do it. Also, 9 times out of 10, even if it does spawn, it's too high of a rank for you to do, which really does make it hard to progress. Of course, the further you go through the game, the more areas we'll be able to do, and the higher rank dungeons we'll be able to do, and then we do a bunch of stuff to progress like 10 times faster. But because it's been genuinely so long since we have played the game, it's made it a lot harder. I've kind of wasted also all my strength potions, but I probably should have held on to them. But I'm just trying to think the best way to do this. I mean, definitely when a dungeon appears, I can still have to do it a lot. And probably in between this video and the next video, I'll definitely use the AFK reward section. But currently at the time being, the Star team's looking. It's actually looking a lot stronger than it was earlier. So what I tried to do was I tried to go straight into these big boss boys. But I kind of realized I had too much health. So I did a bunch of the blooms. And then I did a bunch of the small black clovers, and now I'm on a big black clover, and the hope is that will basically be able to take this guy out for the 5 times XP. But there's not the real reason I'm doing it. The real reason I'm doing it, of course, as well, is the hopes you can get C rank, because that's the highest you can get in the normal world, bar Doodoo Island is a C rank, so we can get lucky, we can get the 1 in 50, you get a C rank black crow. Now, not that this will be like super crazy, but it will be better than the stuff we are using right now. For example, if we can get a maxed out D rank, this is the damage we're going to be looking at, really. But then if you get a maxed out, let's say C rank, this is just how much the damage kind of like changes in between them there. And honestly, it's quite a big amount, so yeah, if we can manage that, would be useful. I mean, honestly, none of these guys really at this level are that useful to us. I am going to bunch kind of like spares. I'm probably going to delete everything that isn't an and or that isn't on the team, because these kind of just have no use for me at the moment. If I ever need more in the future, I can always just go buy them. So for now, I feel like it only makes sense to get rid of everything I don't really have a use for. Because of course, I can always just go with their respective areas and get more of them. Same even the ant soldiers. Actually, no, let's get rid of the ant soldiers as well. I'm only going to keep things I need from this point on. We'll keep our vermilions. Cool. But it just makes the inventory a little bit easier to manage, especially when in the future there are probably things we really do need in the games. Now, this kind of becomes an AFK game at this point, which is one thing I do like about this game. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute after beating this boss like 100 times. I've been doing this boss for a while now, and we actually have a slightly higher DPS, and we probably are able to leave this area right now. We're getting a very decent amount, about 1 million in. This is with this boost, so it's actually 2 million. Then it's going to take like a massive drop as this boost goes away. So we stop attacking for a second, and then wait for the DPS to expire. I can show you how much DPS we're doing now without any boosts. And this is just with the normal shadows. We are going to guild boost, and I cannot stress to you how much. And this video is kind of this promotion of just how important it is to join guilds in the game. Like, honestly, this helped me out a ton. That extra shadow slot is amazing. Of course, for high-level players, you won't find any of this really at all useful. But if you are in the early stages of the game, joining a guild, and it doesn't have to be a crazy good one. Like I said, this genuinely is not the best guild in the game by any means, but it still helped me out a ton. Of course, no means a bad one, but either way, we're getting some progress in with this. So if you can manage to join a guild, that'll help you out a ton. But like I mentioned kind of in the previous part I went ahead and did on this, is we're kind of locked in place. We probably can hop the next island. I'm going to take out this boss like 1 or 2 more times. Wait to see when and where the dungeon spawns. As it spawns in like 2 minutes, so we'll get back and we'll see if we are able to do this next dungeon. So at least we went ahead and redeemed the code for the dragon. This is the blue dragon one right now for free. Before the code went ahead and ran out. We're pretty sure we redeemed that in the last one we did recorded. Either way, I'm pretty sure a dungeon just spawned in Brum, so I'm gonna hope it's just nothing too bad, because honestly, I don't want to try and do a crazy dungeon. I did load in for like a second, then we did leave, and it is an S rank dungeon. Actually, we can create a dungeon, but I just don't really see myself doing that well in this dungeon. We can try joining other people. This one seems to be full, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get near enough damage in an S rank dungeon to even get a claim on anything in it. We could try maybe if we're like friends to play with, but honestly, I think unfortunately we kind of still need to grind up in Brum, and Brum S rank is just a little bit too strong for us. I think the normal NPCs have 10 billion health. Like, how in the world am I actually supposed to play this game when like every dungeon is so high? I actually really understand the struggle for low level people. I never realized this is how hard it's supposed at the very start of the game. Do know though, if you're a newer player to the game, the progress will be able to speed up a ton. It's kind of a slow start to the game, at least at the moment, because I feel like they kind of, I don't know, there's not much for small players. It definitely makes it harder, but do not worry, as a person who has been to the high levels of the game, we can 100% get to them. It's just going to take a little bit of a boost, but we'll have the struggle now, and then we can have the winnings later. And it's time. The Doodoo Island event is here, and this is actually, and now I'll take a lot of this back, this is actually the main event that's going to help you guys progress through the game. So if you are getting stuck, you know this event will happen. It is every hour now, so it's not as nice as when it was every like 30 minutes. But it's every hour and it will last 15 minutes. Even if you can't do the anking, which you very much will not be able to, because it'll probably instant die, you still have a good attempt actually doing the island itself. In the island, you can get some pretty cool things, and the main things that make it cool are the fact you can get C ranks, B ranks, A ranks, and even S ranks just from the normal island. Unlike this being able to get normal ones, such as the D's, the E's, you actually get some good stuff. So we're going to aim to try and get a full team of C rank and soldiers, as that is going to send our DPS up by a massive amount. We may even be lucky and I'm getting a B rank one. I have no clue how much health to expect. I really hope it isn't too much. I hope it's just a few million at best, but let's see. That's probably what we're looking for. Stuff around the millions. These ATK ones are actually almost too weak for us, so we're gonna have to move around a bit. Gonna have to find the right ones, then I'm gonna jump them. I actually feel so weird being this far behind on like updates. Okay, well, where are the ones going? You're billions. I'm kind of on the guys in the millions. There better be guys in millions. 9 million, that's actually not too bad, and I'm pretty sure this is for a C rank 9 million, which is almost stupidly crazy that this is a C rank if we can get it. And do we get it? If that's a C rank, yep, it's a C rank. That's crazy. That is actually crazy style of the health is there. So these are just guaranteed C ranks. Also, by reason, the chance of a rising and always seems to be higher than a rising something else. I don't know what that has to do with. But like, I always tend to get them. So they all seem to spawn over here, and getting C rank ants basically means by the time the next ants are around, if we grind up the whole time, we're going to be looking at B ranks. So we're already moving on to C ranks, which is kind of crazy. Now, this won't be as effective when we probably used it earlier, though. And that's purely to do with the fact that ants are like the strongest unit in the game by any means. There are still some decent ones, but they are not the strongest, so it's probably where it's going to hold us back a little bit. I also don't want to put too many. That's trillion. We don't want to fight trillions. We're after millions right now. Which can take a bit of time. I think size does indicate, but I don't really remember which size is the one we're after. But I know size is like the indicator towards how strong they are. This is the one we want. Let's go lead, shoot up away this guy's health bar. And then we'll have to get this whole little team leveled up, but we're actually making some progress, which is kind of nice there. Their levels should also slowly start going up from all of this as well. And that's another C rank. Wow, this is actually almost too easy to skip a bunch of C ranks. This one is 100 million. Honestly, I think it's a B rank, and I'm pretty sure we can do it. So I think I'm going to go for it. You know, might as well. Let's go for the B rank. I do regret using web potions right now, but we get this B rank, and this is basically the same as having a good dungeon to go through. Maybe even better, because like we could get lucky right now and get an A rank, which an A rank would be like a monumental to the team. I'm trying to go over it for now. I think we actually unequip this, and we equip a high DPS and soldier, and that's purely because I'd rather the DPS up, and we'll probably just rotate that other guy out of the team anyway. It is taking a little bit of time to kill this one, but I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. You know what we actually probably do to be smart is if I unequip these, I do down rank them by damage and just have the best DPS units on my team, and it means I'm gonna like damage so much faster than if I just had the other guys on the team. So that'll be quite useful to have. It doesn't mean we're not going to XP from this, but do not worry, we can grind XP at later parts. I'd rather get more B ranks to my team and have less XP. Though we actually managed to rise them. We're only doing about 3 million. We actually can, you know, let's be a little bit cheeky. Take like one of these guys off, and we have one of these C ranks starting to level up. It doesn't have really too much. I mean, it makes down damage go down by a bit, but that helped us actually finally about to reach 0. And yes, we finally got it. We got our B rank. It's our first B rank of the series, and honestly, so nice to have the team. I want to quickly make sure we get our whole team to C ranks next. And then when we got the team to C ranks, we'll go ahead and then fill up with the B ranks. But we have 1, 2, 3. Actually, okay, we definitely have C ranks. Now we just need to focus on the B rank ones. The B rank ones seem to be pretty uncommon, as those are the only one I've seen that one help. For some reason, all the other ones have like billions. That guy must have just been a lucky one, I think. Like, I don't know why he was so low compared to all the others. Now, we could just take our C ranks and get lucky, which I'm not 100% against. 5 million, that's definitely a C rank. Honestly, we may just do that, because I feel like that may be the smart move to do right now. I don't think it's worth grinding XP in this area. I just don't see it as like a massively good area for XP. But hey, here's another one. There should be another B rank added to the ever-growing army. This is actually crazy damage. Did such strong units there, and a bunch of them at that poor rate as well. We're definitely gonna be going back with, let's say, a lot of value to our neck. Okay, so at the end of the video now, after that whole Doodoo Island raid, we now have multiple B ranks, a bunch of C ranks. We're actually in quite a nice spot. Hopefully we'll actually be able to do some higher ranking dungeons in our future episodes. So I know, until the next episode, we've spent the whole time at going AFK. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.